Hey, what is up, everybody? Just wanted to make a quick video. I've been feeling very good lately, and I have been feeling extremely stable, More stable than I've ever felt my entire life, to be honest. And I've always felt stable, but I feel, profoundly stable. It just seems like anything's possible. And there's just a lot of energy. There's a lot of energy inside of me right now. I am up here. I am way up there. So I figured I would just make a video. And yeah. Not that I was sick or anything. I wasn't sick. I don't want you to think that. I have a very good immune system. But I just figured I'd make a video. Just talking to you guys about things, because a lot of people, when I type things out, people like to put words in other people's mouths, and I think that's very silly. People jump to conclusions and make a lot of assumptions. They draw all kinds of theories out. Like I was talking about gun control and how certain people should not have guns. There's mentally deranged people out there that shouldn't have guns. That's what I said. That's basically what I said. And if you legalize all of these different custom-made parts, magazines, custom-made everything, and all of these custom-made artillery, you legalize all these things, and you have people 3D printing these things already, and just making these things at home, it's not impossible to put that cat back inside the bag. I don't think it's impossible. I think it's possible. Fact of the matter is, there's people who disagree with me, who just think everybody should be allowed to have whatever they want. Well, I don't think that's true. I think that's very dangerous. It's very unsafe. You cannot protect people very well if everyone has that. We need more filtering out. More gun control, not less. Now, I'm not saying we should go into people's houses and rip their guns away from them. No, that, yes, is unconstitutional. But let's face the facts here. Because I think that the Second Amendment, just stating what it says and then ending your argument with what it says, I believe that is a cop-out. I think that's a cop-out. The reason I think that's a cop-out is because you cannot deny that it is a fact that our founding fathers could have never, ever known that there would be the type of weaponry there is today. They may have theorized on it, they may have imagined some of it, but thinking about the possibility of that and coordinating that with writing the right to bear arms, there was no connection, I assure you, most likely. So it is different nowadays. It is different. It is different. I personally do think a lot of these things should actually be legalized. A lot of these customs should be legalized. I actually really do agree with that. These customizations. I think people should be allowed to have heavy artillery and military weapons. I really do believe actually people should be allowed to have that, because if there ever came a time where, God forbid, our military did have a militaristic attack on citizens, not only do many of us not know how to cooperate and strategically bypass that, but if we don't have the right weaponry, that would make it far worse. So yes, I do think we should have that weaponry. But to give that to people who are mentally deranged, to even give them a revolver or a Desert Eagle, is insane. It's insane. That's not the right thing to do. So yes, I am pro-gun. I am extremely against us not having guns. That is a horrible idea. But mentally deranged people who suffer from maybe a violent strain of schizophrenia or other disorders that make them act certain ways violently, they should not be allowed to have guns. Guns are extremely powerful. And if they get into the wrong hands, they become extremely dangerous because that person is dangerous, because their mindset is extremely dangerous. We need more vetting when it comes to gun control, not less. So that's really my opinion that I'm coming out with, okay? That's just my opinion. And I think it's a good opinion. I think it's a really strong, smart opinion. It's actually well thought out. I haven't said any lies here. If you disagree with me, I really do believe strongly that you are just wrong. You are. If we live in an archaic society where everyone can have whatever gun they have, whatever gun they want to have, whatever ammo they want to have, whatever string of artillery they wish to have around the house, they can just have, and lay it around their shoulders and go for a walk. If they're not mentally deranged, okay. But if you think everybody, because everybody means everybody, mentally deranged people are humans, that means that you're wrong, because that's crazy, unless you actually want complete chaos. There would be way more homicide. There would be way more gang violence, way more dead cops, way more school shootings, way more hate crimes. It would be absolute chaos. And people in this country and in the world would not be safe at all. They would not be safe. Now, do I think we need more freedom in this country? Yes. I think we need as much freedom as we can possibly have while still remaining safe. And we can have a lot of really amazing, full-flown freedom while still being safe. There's a lot of things that aren't really dangerous unless we make them dangerous. But when it comes to guns, a gun itself isn't dangerous. But if you have it in your hand, it becomes dangerous. And it doesn't matter. You need to be fully skilled and to know what you're doing in order to make it not dangerous. And even then, it's dangerous to the people you need it to be dangerous to. These are dangerous things. I love guns. I wish to collect them. I think a lot of people should have them to protect their family and themselves. But when it comes to mentally deranged people who are actually really struggling, who maybe aren't even proper with a firearm, I'm talking really mentally deranged people who have a lack of conscience, a lack of empathy. These people are dangerous by themselves. Now, I think those people need help, and I love those people like I love everybody else, but they're dangerous when it comes to having guns. I have a family. I don't have a family with my woman yet, but I have a family. I have cousins and aunts and uncles, okay, grandfathers, grandmothers. I have a really big family on my mom's side and my dad's side. Really big. I have step siblings. I have half siblings. I got a lot of people in my family. I have a mother, okay? The thought of anyone I know, whether it's my friends or my family, or just seeing people be gunned down, that angers me. That makes me angry. That frustrates me. It annoys me. It rages me out. I hate it. So that's why, because I care about myself a lot, and I care about everybody else a lot, that's why. And suicides is another problem. They'll probably kill themselves. You would see an increase in suicide. Yeah. That's all I have to say. I gotta go. I'm running out of time. Well, I'm not running out of time. So I'm filming an outro to the video. My social media is in the description down below. Leave a compliment in the comments down below. Subscribe and hit the bell icon so you don't miss an upload, because I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. So share with all your friends and family, all your social media accounts. And yeah, just try to get some traffic over here. Yeah, love you. I trust you. Amen. And I'll be back in a flash. Thank you for watching.